So now, can I do this? Can I use YouTube to bait the murderers of my mother? Is that allowed? Now, I don't want to offend YouTube, Google. Okay, I'm not doing anything to harm anyone. I'm only trying to find the people that killed my mother and burnt my house down. The gang stalkers that utilize society, right? That's what stalking tactics. You drive by the house, you yell, you scream, you throw rocks, you throw stones, you shoot guns at the people, right? They call the police, and when the police question you, you sit there and say, well, he did it, he started it. And nothing happens to him. Oh, well, he's the troublemaker. This is going on for 15 years now up here in Vermont, okay? You guys have the same mentality. There's something wrong with the way you people think, you know? There's something really wrong. And I'm telling you right now, as time goes on, I will eventually find out who killed my mother. Okay? I'm gonna. She was baked up like I'm baked up every day now. Someone points a very powerful microwave laser guided weapon at my house that actually melts plastic, burns holes through feet, right? And kills parents in their home. Now, this is Beacon, New York, and this is Berkshire, 2 locations, almost 200 miles apart. And somebody is watching my little viewer where I'm broadcasting because the neighbors are the only one that spy on me. You understand? The neighbors are the only ones that spy on me. You know what these people did up here? They went and pulled my oil plug on my vehicle at the store 2 years ago. They killed my dog with a high energy weapon. They killed the dog. Okay? They poured shit in my gas tank that was all red and crappy. They do this they did this now for 15 years. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't quite get it, do you? They are burning me up in my home. They have money, lots of money. You know why? They're drug dealers. They're obviously connected to the fucking record business. Now, aren't they? Big-time gangster rap nitwits. I'm telling you right now, gangster rappers, you and your fucking crew that deal drugs up here in Vermont, you better be careful because we hear you on your covert sonic channel. I record it. I rebroadcast it. The signal's there. Now, you don't have the equipment to pull it out, but I do. I hear all about your little drug dealings wherever you go or walk. The little chips inside your bodies, right? I sit there and I listen to them. I can listen to your brain do drugs. I listen to your brain think about doing drugs. Okay? You hear me? So why don't you get paranoid about that now? And I hope I ruin your high. So now, unlike my mother, who I watched die and had no idea, I talked to her on the phone for 6 months, both of us. I was being electrocuted and hit with this laser. She was in her home. The same thing was happening to her. I had no idea. All she did is tell me, oh, my chest hurts so bad. My skin is bubbling and boiling and bleeding. I'm pissing blood out. I go to the bathroom and I'm filling the toilet with blood. And I have to go have a hysterectomy now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, the dog is sick. It's shitting blood all over the place. I'm like, I have a burnt up toe. I'm bleeding from my feet. You know, and me and my mother are talking back and forth while you scum are using your little toys to burn us up. Now, when I die, nothing's going to happen. I know that, right? Because what will you do? Delete it from the internet, right? For content. And all I'm trying to do is reveal the murder of my mother. Apparently, there was something inside that video that revealed something about the murder of my mother, I bet. Some conversation that was very secret, right? Some very secret conversation that I had picked up and rebroadcast, you know? Because right now, I have a feeling a lot of these conversations that I'm putting online here, like right now, this is a descrambler that I picked up on the radio waves. This descrambles the covert signals that the drug dealers use to move drugs. Okay? So apparently, YouTube has no clue, right? That they deleted a covert communication between a big-time drug deal. I've heard 6 keys being dealt up here, up to 6 keys. Last night, yesterday, it was methamphetamine down to Southern Dutchess, right? A shipment of methamphetamine that they made up here in Vermont, right? Pressure cooker bombs. That was last summer. Now, why are you deleting it? Why don't you report it? Oh, it's not that important yet. You know, do they say that? They should put that on big letters. While talking, do not listen to music or watch TV, right? Right? Or don't lose your thought, your concentration, and just turn the radio on and say, gee, right? No, it's never going to happen. Now, one other thought is I made a comment about one artist, which I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to get in trouble. It was constructive criticism for an idea about dreaming. Okay? Cardboard boxes. It wasn't meant to be an insult, you know? But the point is very clear, you know? You don't get it, do you? Right? These gangster rappers are no good, and they're going to take you down. Because why? Because they're worthless, good-for-nothing drug dealers, drug addicts. Everybody knows it. Go to the city of Beacon. Tell you something else, eavesdropper listener. I sat here one day logging on and off. Somebody would log on every time I logged on, doing my rant, my rave. And I sat here and watched one viewer pop on, two, and then pop off. And I logged off, logged on, they came on again. Somebody is watching my stream. Now, they've been doing this now for almost 15 years with my emails. They've been hacking my emails, my email client. They destroyed my whole fucking concept of photographing birds. Okay? Okay, my house is burnt down. JOECULLINAN. They burnt my house down. Okay? You don't quite get it because I was taking pictures of birds and they were paranoid. Right? That's me taking pictures of birds. Because they thought it was what? Copyrighted material? Again, these people went into a hospital where I had surgery on my neck. Capture My Vermont, Fort Hermit. They put something inside my neck. They opened me back up inside a waiting area, pinned me, and sewed me up like Frankenstein. I have a scar, right? I was not supposed to be there. I said, doctor, how big will the scar be? Oh, the same size as the other surgery we did 3 years earlier. Right? I said, oh, that shouldn't be a problem. No, it wasn't the same size. And guess what else? The surgery was caused by someone using a microwave laser-guided directional antenna to point it at my face 150 feet away from his home that he built in front of my house. This thing baked the spaces inside my face and caused them to fill with fluid. Okay? This is what they did. This is what was done. They had no idea what the infection was because there was none. There was no cancer. There was no infection in the fluid. The infection was secondary to the huge lump in my neck causing tonsillitis. Okay?
Mom, still picking up a signal on 20.
Now, these are the confidential informants for the DEA and ATF, I presume. Okay? These are the ones with the covert money, the power. I'm not a drug addict, pal. And I'm not a gun smuggler, pal. The gun smuggler lives there. The drug addict is there. The other drug addict is there. These are your confidential informants in front of my house. Okay? These are the people that are allowed to harass me. Connected to the music industry thugs who do drugs. Okay, as for the content that they said on that song, let me tell you about the content. My house has been under surveillance now by the FBI and another group, okay? The content, happy, mad, sad, I was yelling that in my house 17 months ago. Magnetic field, I was yelling that in my house 17 months ago. Drama queen, I was yelling that in my house 17 months ago. Why? These people harassing me, I would say to them, you are like a bunch of drama queens, I would say to them. This is while the FBI has me under surveillance, right? While the local authorities have me under surveillance, while someone has a chip inside my face from the medical community that has me under surveillance, while my neighbors, the drug dealers that are paranoid, have me under surveillance. Now that statement was made and it's recorded in my history. Okay, so I want to make a claim now that there's copyright infringement because somebody is spying on me in my personal life. Okay, and I would like to subpoena you to court to explain how you got my fucking personal conversations that the FBI has on their recordings. Now, the FBI is obviously listening to that. So why don't they look into why you have conversations that was made in the privacy of my home and then used on a song by rappers?